I noticed that when you urge people to action,
Yes.
you often include the word
Peacefully.
Is that to avoid another Jan 6 type incident?
With all due respect, it's to avoid people like you guys saying that I'm anything but. My motto is to just be super cute, have my data and facts, treat everyone with love and respect, and as you can see, an army of people will follow.
And once again, CNN reinforces the fact that you can't trust them with this hit piece on Scott Presler, a man who ensured the Pennsylvania win for Trump. He really did a lot, and you're about to see some wild takes from CNN with a lot of propaganda and ridiculous framing. Before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to RTM News, because it'll ensure to YouTube that you're enjoying our videos, push it out to more people, and continue staying up on your feed as well. So let's get into this video.
Words of a man few people know, but a man who was key to Donald Trump's win in Pennsylvania. The controversial conservative activist Scott Presler, who's involved in the group Gays for Trump, a vocal election denier, goes by the Twitter handle The Persistence. He helped deliver that all-important must-win state for Trump, in large part by focusing on, as he says, the Amish, frat guys, and hunters, among other groups. And Pressler, as our Ellie Reeve reports, is just getting started.
Everybody just big smile and look cute. Okay. Cheese.
Scott Presler is the kind of political figure only possible in the Trump era, going from social media influencer to actual proximity to power. Presler is taking credit for turning Pennsylvania red. He created a PAC, Early Vote Action, to register voters, and targeted the Amish, frat guys, hunters, and other groups. His PAC got a $1 million donation from Elon Musk.
So walk us through how you do it.
When I tell the Amish that they can vote a private, secret ballot that is mailed to their house and they don't have to have their buggy seen going to a polling location, they love the mail-in ballot.
But a lot of people sort of come up as social media influencers, and then they fizzle out. And you actually took the opportunity and started doing something quantifiable.
He was at the Capitol on January 6th, and at Trump's return to the scene of his near assassination in Butler.
President Trump took a bullet for us.
Last week, Presler was in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, because of a controversy over what ballots would be counted in the Senate recount. A frustrated county commissioner had said some misdated and unsigned ballots would be counted despite the rules.
If I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
This went very viral, in part because of Presler. She apologized at the next meeting.
The passion in my heart got the best of me, and I apologize again for that. I made a mistake.
No, you don't get a pass for that. Sorry. And you see how the CNN has framed a few things that have been stated today. Election denier Scott Presler. This lady, she just misquoted. She was a little passionate. She misquoted with something. No, she literally said that she was going to do it to make a statement. Misstated in unsigned ballots. I'm going to count them anyway. Absolutely not. What are you talking about? The way CNN is framing this, it's like he's doing all these good things. Scott Presler's doing it in a tone of voice that's like negative and wrong almost. And then this one lady who's about to do something illegal, she just misquoted, and I was passionate. I'm sorry. No, you don't get a pass for saying I'm gonna let this illegal activity go through because of your bitterness or irritableness with Trump, the Trump success, or what Scott Presler. Thank you, Scott Presler, for calling that out. That's absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, CNN. This is why people don't like you.
By then, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court had ruled those ballots wouldn't be counted.
Good.
Pressler and his fans had won. Yet they turned out anyway, and the room had a kind of intense vibe.
Thank you to every single patriot that showed up today. We did it!
I think what you heard today is the frustration of people that have been told they are election deniers, and here we have a sitting commissioner that's an election denier, and we have a currently sitting Senator Bob Casey that is also an election denier, and it's almost karmic. And yes, that's why in part we were here to take a victory lap. We won, and we did it fair and square.
If we take that commissioner's words in the worst possible light, let's say she truly meant rules don't apply and she could count ballots that shouldn't be counted, she still failed to steal the election, right? Like, you guys still won Pennsylvania and Bucks County.
Yeah, but she was literally stating that she was going to do something illegal, and then she got called out for it and got in trouble, and then those ballots were not counted.
So help me reconcile that with the with your past with the Stop the Steal movement in 2020? Like, why could it have been stolen once but not a second time?
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. If we let them get away with doing this now, they'll do it in 2026, they'll do it in 2028. This was us peacefully putting our feet down and saying, no, enough is enough, and we're not going to allow you to do illegal and unlawful actions. And we're going to hold you accountable.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cheese. Trump.
I noticed that when you urge people to action,
Yes.
you often include the word
Peacefully.
Is that to avoid another Jan 6 type incident?
With all due respect, it's to avoid people like you guys saying that I'm anything but. My motto is to just be super cute, have my data and facts, treat everyone with love and respect, and as you can see, an army of people will follow.
That's actually crazy. I noticed that you said to be peaceful. Is that because you don't want to incite another insurrection? No, it's literally to deter you guys and your network who loves to spew nonsense that this is what we're going to be doing and this is what the leader of this movement is propagating and telling the people involved, that we're doing things peacefully. Because you guys try and misconstrue and manipulate things wrongfully and intentionally. So that's why. And I can't believe she did that. Actually, I can't believe it. I shouldn't be surprised. CNN wouldn't go that low.
And it was a small army, which included followers of a Korean church led by rapper King Bullethead.
So when you were up there speaking, it almost seemed like you were taking a bit of a victory lap for turning Pennsylvania and this county red.
Absolutely. A lot of people questioned our voter registration. They said, Scott, flipping Bucks County to a plurality of registered Republicans, that's not going to translate into results. And yes, a little bit of the victory lap was here to say that for the first time since 1988, we flipped this county and it voted for President Trump. It's kind of, saying to people, no, we're the real deal.
Pressler first got attention in 2017 when he worked for an anti-Muslim group and organized marches against Sharia, despite there being no Sharia law in America.
The framing of the way they try and characterize people is just disingenuous. And who knows all the intentions? I don't even know all the intentions between Scott Presler and that original endeavor, but I guarantee it's probably not what CNN is telling you.
He was also involved with Gays for Trump.
You described yourself as a data guy.
Yes.
But early in your career, you were more of kind of like a social issues, culture war guy, like Gays for Trump or Act for America. Can you tell me about that shift in your career?
I have grown in how I approach politics. I see my work and my evolution in politics as I laid a foundation, and now I am meticulously building on that an esoteric understanding of how politics is going to win elections, focusing on demographic groups, get them registered, get them mobilized, get them out to vote.
Twice, RNC officials have indicated they would hire him, but it hasn't worked out. Still, he's built a loyal fan base.
Have you spoken to President Trump since the election?
I've spoken to Laura Trump.
What'd she say?
Our conversations out of respect to her and the Trump family are private, but she was congratulatory.
And what about Elon Musk?
I think he's a wonderful human being.
Have you talked to him since the election?
We've messaged. Okay. Nothing consequential.
God save America, hallelujah!
Even the way that she ended that interview, well, first of all, he dog walked her. She looked silly. She tried so hard to get these gotcha moments and it just failed every single time. But the end of that interview where she's like, have you talked to Trump? I talked to Laura Trump. What did you guys talk about? Why would he talk about private information with the president's daughter-in-law? But sure, whatever. I guess ask. You're a reporter. And then have you talked to Elon Musk? It's as if all these people that you're trying to help, they don't even talk to you. And they don't even want to affiliate themselves with you. And the RNC said they would hire you, but they didn't on a couple occasions. So it's why are you fighting a battle for people that aren't even interested in you? What type of energy is what they're giving? And it's shut up. Literally shut up. CNN. This is why you guys are going through a whole firing process, because you guys probably can't even afford your staff because your views are just plummeting because people don't like you. People are done watching CNN News and they want to come over to RTM News. So make sure you subscribe to RTM News. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let me know your comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.